Welcome back, everyone, to our special edition of CBS 11 News at 6 every night this week, COVID and the classroom. As children start distance learning in a lot of cases from home, a North Texas educator has some ideas to share on maybe how to set up the home classroom. Brooke Katz has her step-by-step guide.
Setting up a home classroom starts 2 weeks before the first day of school, according to Cheryl English, clinical associate professor at SMU.
Begin to put them to bed, especially for young children, a little bit earlier than what you've been doing.
She says parents will have to do what the teachers do, starting with rules for their home class.
They empower the students with the school rules and with the classroom rules. So now parents have the opportunity to do the same thing. There are really two other aspects of this home learning classroom. One has to do with space, and the other has to do with the actual school supplies.
Classrooms are bright and decorated. Pictures related to reading, writing, and math set the mood.
If there is a wall, try to put some fabric over that wall and allow your children to draw some pictures, decorate a little space so that it looks like this is my learning area.
Instead of buying a desk,
how about just getting a TV stand? That is where the child will place their laptop, a small notebook, a pen, a pencil, a highlighter.
She says the home classroom should have flexibility to move around.
I think it's important for the home learning space to not be a stable space that the child feels like, I have to sit here all day long.
And as for school supplies,
instead of a backpack right now, I would get just a crate, a $2 or $3 crate. At the end of the day, if you've used the dining room table for your workspace, take all of your books, put all of your books, your papers, your assignment, of course, have a couple of folders for them. Put all of that in the crate.
And don't forget the little ones. It'll be an easier day if everyone has a task.
If they don't have anything to do, then of course they are going to bother the older child, and then the older child is going to come looking for the parent. Make sure that the younger child has a crate with crayons and markers and some Play-Doh.
And finally,
if school is out at 3 o'clock, school needs to be out at 3 o'clock. And I don't think it's necessary for children to have 2 hours of homework as they would normally have if they were in school every day.
Brooke Katz, CBS 11 News.
And every kid loves what she just said at the end. We have a suggested school supply list, by the way, on our website for you at cbsdfw.com. We hope you get a little out of that. While schools are still getting ready, in many cases, for the fall semester, everything's in flux, they could get some ideas from summer camps which survived the pandemic. So a couple of sleepaway camps near Tyler hosted thousands of kids this summer. Out of all the campers and the staff, only about 1% tested positive for COVID-19. So what'd they do right? Health officials found that community bathrooms were a main source of the spread, so they say that schools need to control how many students take breaks in a bathroom at one time. And they say keeping kids in the same small groups like camps did meant that if somebody ended up getting sick, it was just the group that would quarantine and it didn't shut down the entire place. Sky Ranch's president says that she believes schools can make it work.
It caused us to think outside of the box about everything we were doing. I believe that you can do this safely if you follow the guidelines and the protocols. I absolutely believe that you can.
Two other ways camps helped slow and stop the spread. At pickup and drop-off, only the camper was allowed to get out of the car, and meals, they were staggered to allow for more social distancing. Just some thoughts, maybe something will work for you.